Welcome back to Simple Man Picking. I've got an interesting one for you today. This is a Sentry Safe P008E. According to Walmart, which is who I got this from, this is also a Masterlock product, but I haven't really seen much of their markings on it, or any at all. But, disclaimer, this is my safe, and since I'm making a video on it, it's obviously not that effective. I do keep my safes out away from view and attempt to keep people from knowing the location of it, but until I get the money for a really good safe. This is what we're going with. It's better than my last one. So moving on to it, it does open correctly. We're gonna hide here, and then the number symbol or the pound symbol or the hashtag if you're whatever. So I keep this is just my backup gun. This is not what I carry every day, trust me. This is a SHTF kind of thing. And then under it, you got a little bit of silver, but it serves its function. It does have redundancy of, close this. Before I get to that, you can actually store 2 passwords onto this one for a cheaper safe I haven't seen before. But as I was saying, it does have a redundancy of a backup key set, which I have replaced or misplaced the key set. But as for the purposes of today, it doesn't really matter. It is a very simple wafer lock. I cannot be bothered to get my wafer picks out, and that is not an issue because we don't need them. So we're going to start with my standard heavy bar, Z bar, and then we're going to go with a hook that is not very aggressive, but it is thick and it's pretty heavy for those heavy pins, but it's also kind of shallow. So I feel like it'll help in the situation. Now, this wafer lock seems to be a lefty, I believe. So I apologize if you hear some some respiratory stuff going on. My family has the Roner, and I am starting to show symptoms. So anyway, we're gonna move on to this lock here. I can't remember how many wafers it has, but it is not that sophisticated, thankfully, for me, since I'm an amateur. Not thankfully, since it is not very safe. And most of that was honestly just feeling for the wafers. That sets it into its default mode, basically. So now, instead of hitting these, you can simply turn and unlock it. But right now, with that turn, you can push the button in here and reprogram the combination. Now that seemed like it may have been a little bit time consuming, which is why I'm going to show you the other way. I've got my Medusa hybrid from Sparrow. For those that don't know, it has a hook, and they had a specific name for it, but it's a little double peak rake on the back. And there we go, contrast. It's actually rather pretty, but it's also useful. So I'm gonna do top of the keyway. Even that's not nice. Use that freaking language with me. Anyway, use top of the keyway on this left side here, and then we're going to take this rake and insert it this side, and then this side, smallest one over here. It is rotating little by little. I have not seen that before. There we go. That was kind of weird. I don't know if I was doing too heavy of tension, but it was starting to rotate without actually unlocking, so that's probably not a good sign of a good lock here. But nonetheless, it sounds like I've got the wafers resetting every time I do that. I don't know if you all can hear it. I don't. Yeah, this. I'll put it in the middle. The wrench may. No? The wafers seem to be slightly picking themselves. I'm going to do a little bit less tension here. A little bit lighter. And then stick this rake back in. And I don't do a lot of raking, but I mean, you know, there you have it, folks. That's the apparently Masterlock and Sentry Safe P008E, I believe. Like I said, I'll be upgrading to a better one pretty soon. But yeah, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.